Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be reviewing a book called 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. Isn't that cover just wicked amazing? And also, wait for it. Are you waiting? Are you being patient? Look at the inside flap. Look how awesome that freaking is. So cool. I love that publishers are starting to do this. Like, it's just awesome. It's the little things, you know? It's the little things. So I tried to think of my own description for this book and I just couldn't get it right. So I am just going to be reading you guys the inside flap for what this book is all about. So let's do this. Finn Easton sees the world through miles instead of minutes. It's how he makes sense of the world, and how he tries to convince himself that he's a real boy, and not just a character in his father's best-selling cult classic book. Finn has two things going for him: his best friend, the possibly insane but definitely excellent Cade Hernandez, and Julia Bishop, the first girl he's ever loved. Then Julia moves away and Finn is heartbroken. Feeling restless and trapped in the book, Finn embarks on a road trip with Cade to visit their college of choice in Oklahoma. When an unexpected accident happens and the boys become unlikely heroes, they take an eye-opening detour away from everything they had planned and learn how to write their own destiny. So that's what 100 Sideways Miles is all about. So let's talk about the writing style. This is my second book that I've read by Andrew Smith, and something that I've just started to notice about Andrew Smith is that he just gets it. He just completely gets it. He just completely understands how young adult guys think, and he just writes these characters who feel so real. In fact, some of the characters that he writes about are people that I feel like I've encountered in real life. I think that's such a rare thing to find these days. There have been several young adult books that I've read where I just felt the author didn't really get it, doesn't really understand the way that young adults think. But Andrew Smith does. He just gets it, guys. He just completely gets it. So let's talk about some of the characters. We've got Finn, who is just not okay, but he's on the road to being okay. And we've got his friend Cade, who is helping him find his way back to being okay. Cade reminds me of so many people I knew in high school. He's that troublemaker prank master who gets away with absolutely everything. And he's just such a fantastic friend. At the end of the day, he's always there for Finn. I really enjoyed Julia's character as well. I wish we had gotten a little bit more of her in this book, but I really appreciated the relationship that she had with Finn. Sometimes you can read an author's book and their voices sound similar to some of their past characters, but Andrew Smith doesn't have that problem. He has distinct voices for each of his characters, and none of them really feel similar to me. Now let's talk a little bit about the plot of this book. I went into this book completely blind. I had no idea what was going to happen in the book. I hadn't read the description, and I'm really glad that I did. I'm really happy that I went into this book blind because I was absolutely blown away. I think the pacing was just right. I don't think it was too long. I don't think it was too short, and I just felt very satisfied with where this story went. Needless to say, I've happily added this book to my favorite shelf right next to Winger. So those are my thoughts on 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. I would highly suggest picking this book up because it is amazing. It is definitely one of my favorites now. If you have read this book, be sure and let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this book, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Later.